Did you know that there is a once-in-a-lifetime Harry Potter experience currently in Salt Lake City, Utah? I'm Lizzie with Pass the Popcorn. We visited and it is incredible, and I'm going to tell you all about it. The Harry Potter exhibition was incredible. If you are a Harry Potter fan at all whatsoever, you will love this experience. I love Harry Potter. I have a dying love for it. And when we found out the exhibition was coming to Salt Lake City, we were so excited and immediately booked tickets. And I looked up no spoilers before the exhibition. I didn't want to know anything that it entailed. And I wanted to be completely surprised. And let me tell you, I was, in the best way possible. It was a 10 out of 10 experience. If you don't know, the Harry Potter exhibition is a traveling experience. It has been all over the world, and it has authentic movie props that they used in the films, interactive experiences, and behind-the-scenes looks at how they made the movies. And it is incredible, and currently it is in Salt Lake City. Technically, it's in Sandy, Utah. It's about 30 minutes south of Salt Lake, 30 minutes north of Provo, but it is incredible. I can't believe it's actually here in Utah. Right now, it's only in 3 other places throughout the world. It's in Australia, Poland, and Italy, and Utah, which is incredible. And it is only here through August, so if you want to experience it, book your tickets now because I heard tickets are selling very quickly, and you do not want to miss this. Overall rating, 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 popcorn buckets. It was incredible, completely exceeded my expectations, and just blew us away. Me and my husband had a blast going through this exhibition. So like I said, I wanted no spoilers. I had no idea really what it was going to be like. I had seen the few pictures that are on their website, but that was it. And my husband and I decided to kind of splurge a little bit, and we got the VIP tickets, and the VIP tickets cost about $54 a person. It came with anytime admission, a VIP lanyard, and commemorative tote bag, and then a free butterbeer and souvenir. So we splurged a little bit and got the VIP tickets, and it was so worth it. We could show up whenever we wanted. The other standard admission tickets lock you into a time that you have to come. You're not limited to a time throughout the exhibit, but you are locked into a time that you have to show up. We kind of needed flexible admission, so the VIP was perfect for us. The standard tickets are normally $25. The VIP package was $54 a person. But like I said, we thought it was so worth it. It approximately took us about an hour and a half. They say on the website it takes about 60 to 90 minutes to walk through it. We had so much fun, and we we read every sign, we looked at every little prop. So it took us about an hour and a half to go through the whole exhibition. But man, it was so good. So starting with the whole experience, like I said, I was so surprised. So when we show up, they're taking up a space where a previous store used to be in like a strip mall. And I was kind of expecting there to be like a tarp printed sign. You know, when Spirit Halloween shows up, that's what I was expecting. But no, they went all out. They have signage over all the windows, and they got legit metal signage for the outside of the building. So when you show up and you're looking at it, it just looks amazing from the outside. So I really love that. You know you're about to get a really quality experience when they care about making the outside look nice. So the whole outside was incredible. So you walk in, they scan your ticket, and the first thing you get is a little wristband. And it's so cool. You tap your wristband to activate it, and then you create a Potter profile. So it takes your photo, you write your name, you pick your house. I am a Hufflepuff, so I picked Hufflepuff. My husband is a Gryffindor, he picked Gryffindor. You pick your Patronus, and then that is your Potter profile throughout the experience. That wristband, then you get to interact with different parts and do games in different rooms of the exhibition. So cool. I had no idea this was a thing, and it was the funnest. So once your wristband is activated, Once you've made your Potter profile, you walk in and you wait for just a second, and there's 2 guided rooms right in the beginning. You're gonna watch like a welcome video, cast a spell, some doors open, and then you go into the next room and you get to scan your wristband to kind of test that it, make sure it's working, and you find yourself on the Mordor's map. You show up on the map on the wall, and it's so cool. And then you're guided through that room as well with another team member. From that room, once that room is over, it is a self-guided tour. And you start in Hogwarts. And the whole exhibition, you basically go all the way through Hogwarts, through every room, through every class, and then through Fantastic Beasts and Harry's life. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. When you leave the Mordor map room, you enter into Hogwarts. And where you enter is the hallway with all the portraits, and all the portraits move. They are moving pictures, and it's so cool. And then you go through the hallway of portraits into the house rooms, and this is the coolest room. It's this circular room, and it has all 4 houses, each have a door. And then when you go into the door of the house that you want to look at, they have costumes of those people who are in that house. So for example, in the Hufflepuff room, there was Cedric Diggory's costume and Nymphadora, and some facts about who Hufflepuff was founded after. And then you move on to the next room, Ravenclaw, so there was Chen Cho and Luna's costumes and props, and so on and so forth. And it was so cool. And then here there is an interactive game, and you get to earn points for your house. So as you go through all these rooms, and you are playing the interactive games with your wristband, you are earning points for the house that you picked in the beginning. So fun. So it turned into a little bit of a competition between me and my husband, and we just had a blast with it. From the houses, you are then going through Hogwarts. You go to the Great Hall, and from the Great Hall you go into the Wand Room. The Wand Room was so cool. They had an interactive game where you would pick your favorite wand and then earn points for your house. But then they had the real wand props from the movies, and next to the props they had these gigantic life-size replicas of the wands for each character. So that was so cool to see the wands kind of blown up to that size and the detail on them. I just loved that room so much. Then you go through all the different classes. So you go to divinations and the potion room and herbology and defense against the dark arts. And in each classroom is an interactive game or experience. So in the potions room, you actually get to brew a potion and earn points. And oh my gosh, it was so cool. In defense against the dark arts, you get to do the ridiculous spell with the closet that the boggart comes out of. It was top notch. It was so fun. From the classrooms, you then exit Hogwarts into the Forbidden Forest. You go through Hagrid's hut. And throughout all of this experience, there are photo ops galore. This is like a Harry Potter photo op dream. So in Hagrid's hut, you actually get to like sit in his chair, sit at the table, take pictures in the hut. You leave, you go into the Forbidden Forest, you get to cast your Patronus in one of the interactive games, and it was just amazing. From the Forbidden Forest, you go around and you enter into the Quidditch Stadium, where you actually get to play Quidditch, which was really fun. Take some photo ops again with the broom, you see some of the real movie props, you see the Nimbus 2000. It was top notch. It was seriously, it exceeded my expectations. Once you finish at Quidditch, you're leaving Hogwarts and you actually go through the Floo system. And through the Floo, you enter into Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. You can take pictures in Newt Scamander's suitcase and you get to learn all about the beasts. And then you enter into the Ministry of Magic and you see Umbridge's office. Then you're kind of going through like some iconic Harry Potter scenes. So you can take a picture in Harry's room under the stairs and the Chamber of Secrets. And there's a whole room with all of the Horcruxes that they used in the movie. And those are real props. And it's so cool. There was a really funny one though where they have the Deathly Hallows and the props that they use in the movie for the Deathly Hallows. And there's a sign that says the invisible cloak and there's nothing there. So that was so funny. From there, then they have a whole room and experience that is purely dedicated to Deathly Hallows Part 2. So you actually get to recreate the end scene of that movie, the wand fight between Voldemort and Harry. You have the costumes that the big three wear, including the costumes actually from the Heaven scene of Dumbledore and Harry, the costumes they wear in that scene, which was so cool to see. And the costumes that the big three wear in Deathly Hallows Part 2 are some of my favorites. I know they're so simple, but I just feel like they're so iconic and they are some of my favorite costumes in the franchise. So I really loved seeing that. I am a huge costume person also, so anytime I can see real movie used costumes, I am in heaven. So like I said, there is just photo op after photo op after photo op. Like, you will not be able to take enough pictures in this place. But there's also like so much history. Read every sign and really absorb it because there's so many facts that it's giving you and telling you what movie each prop is from. Like, one of our favorites was there's a whole room about the Goblet of Fire, and it shows one of Harry's costumes that he wears when fighting the dragon. And it talked about because he had doubles and stunt doubles, and then in that scene he goes from kind of clean to his costume getting tattered and worn. That costume alone had 35 iterations of it made just for that scene. So little things like that you pick up throughout the exhibition, and it's so fun to read and to know those tidbits about Harry Potter. And then of course you exit through the gift shop, but who doesn't love merch? So we spent a good time in the gift shop. My husband and I love merch so much, so I could just stare at merch all day. I love it. I love gift shops. So we spent some time in there looking at all the different things and all the details, and that was so fun. And then they do have a butterbeer station. Unfortunately, the day that we were there, the butterbeer station was out of order. We were so sad. Because that was included in our VIP package, they gave us a free souvenir instead. And they gave us a voucher to come back on another day to get the butterbeer when it is working. So we will go back and get butterbeer, probably pick up some merch. But that didn't ruin our experience, even though it wasn't working. But overall, I can't say it enough. This exhibition exceeded my expectations in every way possible. I don't know what I was expecting, but like, this was not it. And it was amazing. The wristband and doing the interactive games throughout the whole exhibition, I just thought was so fun and so engaging. And my husband and I would like look for the stations in every room we went into. We didn't miss a single one. We loved it. Gryffindor did end up winning. There was like triple the amount of points for Gryffindor than any other house. So if you go pick your house, take the quiz and pick your house to give us points. But I know Gryffindor is the most popular one. So, but again, if you are a Harry Potter fan in any way, shape, or form, you will enjoy this experience. I had 2 notes for the exhibition. 2 things that I wish would have been different. One was about halfway through, there becomes a lot less of the interactive games once you kind of leave all the classrooms. There's not as many. And I wish there would have been more interactive experiences throughout the rest of the exhibition and more ways to earn points. And that's kind of number 2, is you can only play each game and each interactive experience once, because you earn 10 points for your house every time you play that game. But then you can't do it again. So in the potions room, you can only make 1 potion, even though there's 5 to choose from. So that was my other thing, is I wish you could do all of the games more than once. I understand why you can only do them once, because I think people would stay for a very long time playing every version of the game that they could. But if you do every single interactive game throughout the exhibition, you're earning like a set amount of points, and there's no way to earn more than that. So if there would have been like more ways to earn more points, like if you would have done 2 potions, you could earn 20 points instead of 10 or something like that. I thought that would be fun, because my husband and I, we didn't miss a game, so we earned the same amount of points. So it didn't feel like a competition as much towards the end, so once we realized like, oh, you can't do things twice, you know? So those are my only 2 notes, is I wish there would have been more interactive games, because they were so fun, and I wish you would have been able to play them twice. But those are my only 2 notes, so everything else was literally perfect, and those are like very minute complaints, honestly. They're really not complaints at all because they put so much work into this exhibition, and you can just tell it was a labor of love and for the fans. And I love that it's touring, so many fans can come and experience it. So don't miss it. It is only in Utah through August, and it is well worth it. You will be sad if you miss this experience. So let me know if you have been to the Harry Potter exhibition. If you are going, let me know in the comments below. And let me know what your favorite Harry Potter movie is. I'm very interested in this. This is a debate amongst my family. We all have very different favorite Harry Potter movies. Mine personally is Deathly Hallows Part 2. I just feel like it is poetic and I love it so much. But let me know what your favorite Harry Potter movie is in the comments below. Okay, thank you for joining me on Pass the Popcorn. I love you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Please subscribe if you liked this video and to be notified of future videos. We have some good things coming, so you are not going to want to miss it. I have so many amazing videos planned. So please subscribe, like this video, and you can follow us on Instagram at PassThePopcornLizzie. We also have a lot of fun over there, and I have great content coming over there as well. So thank you so much, and I will see you next week.